Greetings. This is part 3 in my video series Argo CD and OpenShift Templates featuring Helm and Kustomize. Part 3. Utilizing Kustomize with Argo CD. Let us just recap on what Kustomize is and how it works. Kustomize is a declarative configuration management transformation tool included natively in the OC or kubectl command. Kustomize does not require template directives like Helm. It transforms template-free YAML files without modifying the original YAML files. It has convenient features such as config map generator and secret generator that are not found in Helm. Also, Kustomize works by overlaying base Kubernetes manifests with user-defined customization, defined in customization.yaml files. Here are the main differences between Helm and Kustomize. For Helm, it uses templates, but for Kustomize, the approach is using overlays. Helm is non-native to Kubernetes, meaning that Helm binary is not included in the OC or kubectl command, but Kustomize is. And Helm uses an imperative approach, meaning that you specify how to change the content of the YAML file, but Kustomize uses a declarative approach. You just tell it how do you want to change, what you want to change certain YAMLs to, and then it will do it. Kustomize has the concept of bases and overlays. A base is a directory with customization.yaml, which contains a set of resources and associated customization. In my example, Kafkaizing and MySQL are the two bases. Let's look at the customization file, customization.yaml file of Kafkaizing. It includes the resources, deployment YAML, service YAML, route YAML, and it uses the inbuilt config map generator to generate a config map called Kafkaizing using the application.properties file that is in the same directory. And also it includes a selector app Kafkaizing in the YAML as well. Now let us look at the second base, MySQL. The customization is that it only includes the MySQL init.yaml. That is the only resource it's going to use. The MySQL init.yaml, I use part 2's Helm chart, MySQL Helm chart to actually generate this. This combines the MySQL YAML generated by the OpenShift template with the lifecycle hook added. An overlay is a directory with a customization YAML file that refers to other customization directories as its bases. A base has no knowledge of any overlay and can be used in multiple overlays. In my example, each overlay has multiple bases and it composes all resources from bases and have customization on top of them. In this example, I have two overlays. One is for the development environment and the other for the production environment. Let's look at the development environment's customization file. So it includes the bases, Kafkaizing and MySQL, and also it patches up the replica. Let's have a look at the original replica count. So if you look at it, it's in the deployment YAML. You can see that there's a replica count in the deployment. Now, in order to customize it, you need to write a replicas.yaml file. You can call it anything you want, and all you need to do is you don't have to put in the whole deployment .yaml file. You just have to include enough elements in there for it to recognize where the replica element is. So this is all I need to put in order for it to identify the replicas element. And for the production environment, again, it includes the two resources. Actually, the two bases, Kafka sizing and MySQL. And it patches up the resources YAML file, replicas YAML file, and the MySQL secret YAML file. And it also uses the config map generator to update the config map by changing the database password from SA to SSP. Now, how does it do the patch? The patch is very similar to the previous one. If you look at the replica, it's exactly the same as the previous example I gave you. And for the secret, again, you just specify enough information so that it can identify the things you're going to change. In this case, are all the database related names and password. Now we are ready to do a customized deployment. Now let me show you how to deploy the Kafka sizing application using Kustomize. First of all, deploying it using Kustomize without Argo CD. Let's switch to the namespace or project I want to deploy in. OC project Kustomize test. Okay. And then the next thing I want to do is to deploy it. So what you can do is you use the Kustomize binary to deploy it. You say Kustomize build and then specify the path to the overlay. In our case, is for production, and then do a OC apply -f at the end. But as we mentioned, like Kustomize has been built into the OC command. So instead of this, we can just use OC Kustomize and then the same following OC Kustomize. Let's deploy it. Now you can see right away that it's starting to a number of pods. So it started 1, 2, 3, 4 Kafka sizing application pods, and one MySQL is running, but it's not up yet. Now you can see that MySQL has deployed. Now is firing up the hook post, basically another port to actually initialize the MySQL database with schema. So let it finish, and then we can access the application. Now it's completed, so that means we can access the application now. So let's go to networking, root, or route, append the size at the end. Voila! So that is the application. This is how you deploy using Kustomize. What if you want to undeploy it? Let me get back to the pods. It's very simple. All you need to do is OC Kustomize, pointing to the production overlay, and then do a OC delete -f. Let's see what happens. Now all these pods are terminating. After a while, they will be all gone. That's how you deploy and undeploy using Kustomize. Next, I'm going to show you how to deploy my application using Kustomize and Argo CD. Again, we come to the Argo CD UI, click on the new applications, give it a name, Kafka sizing, production, default, make it automatic, prune resources, self-heal, source, that is the GitHub repository. Use the main branch path because we want the production overlay, so we just select the custom Kafka sizing overlay prod, and here destination, this particular cluster, the namespace Kafka prod, and in here the customize section, you don't need to enter anything, so all you need to do now is click create. Let's see what's happen next. Now it has finished deploying. So you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4 Kafka sizing application replicas running and one replica of MySQL database running. As I mentioned in part 2, the difference between just using Kustomize and using Argo CD with Kustomize is that the Argo CD will monitor the current state and try to match that with the target state. And as I previously shown before, like if I manually change the number of replicas of, say, Kafka sizing deployment from say 4 to another number, then you can see the change happening. Well, you can see the change happening, and then we'll go back to the target state. And it's not limited just to the replica count. Like for example, you may try like adding a service in that particular project, and then adding a route or route to it, and then after a while they both will be deleted because the target state does not have such resources defined. And that's it. Oh, one thing is you can actually delete it, right, by entering the Kafka sizing prod namespace, cancel. Like this is a useful feature. Like if you go to the history, you know what has been deployed before. Like for example, you deployed a new version and all of a sudden everything stopped working. You can like choose previously deployed version and go back and roll back to that particular version, like, and try to fix the problem with the new version later. So you can always roll back quite easily with Argo CD. And that's it for the Argo CD with Kustomize demo. I've shown you all the 3 videos. This is the conclusion of my video series on Argo CD and OpenShift Templates featuring Helm and Kustomize. Until next time, thanks for watching.